We're here today to give you a behind the scenes tour of the YAS Marina Circuit Top Fuel Dragsters trailer. A lot of people don't get to see this area. And up here is what we call the driver's lounge, crew chief and assistant crew chief area. When we come back from a run, the crew chief will come back and load all the data into this computer. He can tell exactly what it did, engine RPM, cylinder temperatures, temperatures of the clutch, drive shaft, how much RPM it pulled to the quarter mile. We have a full-on weather system. In this weather system, we can tell everything from the barometer, temperature, humidity, how many grains are in the air. We also have an altimeter. This is probably one of the most important things because when you have a 8,000 horsepower nitromethane dragster, every tuning decision made as far as how much to put in the fuel, how much cylinder temperature, and all that stuff is based on what we calculate up here with the weather. As you can see, we also have our privacy. The best thing about this trailer is the organization of it. When you're running a top fuel dragster, time is everything. So when you come into a trailer, you want to know exactly where everything is. As you can see, everything is labeled and everything is organized. Also, what this 56-foot trailer houses is all the parts and equipment that we use to run this car. What you see right here is rods and pistons that are been assembled and ready to go into the race car after we run. The unique fact about these cars is every one pass down the drag strip, the motor has to be completely rebuilt. It needs new rods, new pistons, the crank looked after, cylinder heads come off, and everything is resurfaced and put back. What you see here is cylinder heads. Like our rods and pistons, they're assembled and ready to go for our next run. What you see here is probably about $15,000 worth of money value. One run on the dragster, it comes back and it also gets serviced. The reason we do that is just the tremendous amount of cylinder pressure a top fuel dragster creates. Sometimes it hurts the valves, sometimes it hurts the springs. And another unique fact about these cars is you can see it has 2 spark plugs per cylinder. Very unique fact about this. The reason we do that is nitromethane is not a very combustible fuel. It takes a lot of heat and fire to make it, ignite. You can actually have nitromethane laying right here and throw a match in it, would not light. But if you hit it with a hammer, it would take your arm and hand off. My favorite thing about the trailer, and I love to show people this, is our complete engines ready to go. What you see here is 2 500 cubic inch engines. They have the crank in it, rods, pistons, everything ready to go. Sometimes we have a failure and we'll have everything ready to go and we're under a time constraint and we don't have enough time to rebuild the engine. So what we'll do, we'll come in here and rob these engines and go put it in the car and get everything ready. So we can pretty much turn around and have this engine in the car and put together and run it in less than 20 minutes. And as you can see, we have compartments all along this trailer that house these engines. We carry 10 complete engines with us at all times. What you're seeing right here is part of the clutch and the clutch assembly. The clutch guy will come back after a run and he'll bring his clutch back here and disassemble it. But what you see right here is a clutch pack ready to go for our next run. These clutches run anywhere from about 1,000 to 1,300 degrees after the end of a run. So as you imagine, he's got it out and in a steel container, and he wants to get it out and cool down before he gets it up here. So it's definitely hot. And then this machine right here is our clutch surfacing machine. So we can do all of our surfacing, making sure everything's nice and flat and consistent for the car. What you see here is the second level of the trailer, and this is where we store the car. And we have actually an elevator system that takes the car up and brings it up to this level, and we actually push the car back. It also houses our spare tires and just miscellaneous spare parts, wings.